I know what I'm gonna sing.
Oh, look what cummy children. See,
Oh look!
what cummy children. Watch them come. See them come.
See them horny, watch them come.
How I ages.
How I jizz!
Yeah, I found that ad in like
For I am mean.
in like a 1994 magazine. I
God.
think Dokken Dokan. It's a Spanish magazine, and I think it's
Oh, I thought
actually
you meant like the band.
no. I know. I don't know how to pronounce it. I knew you'd think that too, but it's like a Spanish magazine from actual Spain because when they have pictures of people, they look white. So I assume that must be Spain and not like Mexico.
Right, right. Yeah, if they speak in Spanish and they look white, they're from Spain. If
Yeah.
they look like if they have a really thin mustache.
Then they're me in high school.
In any school.
Yeah. I don't remember if I talked.
Uh
Did I talk about the Mandalorian last week? Because if I didn't, I can talk about that. But if I,
we didn't do a show last week, so no.
well, I mean the last episode.
And I don't know if it was even out. But
Oh,
no, you didn't.
oh yeah, that's right. No, I watched it last weekend. Oh, okay. Well, I can talk about that real quick.
That's only coming out like per week, right?
Yeah, which I actually like.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
nice.
I'm sorry. I thought you liked binge watching, you fucking degenerate.
It just depends. Depends on
Okay.
what it is. If I want to get it done and over with, it just depends on what it is. Like
Right. So how is it?
I like it. I think, I think that unless if it gets really stupid, because I didn't watch this weekend's episode yet because I think I'm gonna just watch him with my friend when he comes over. But so like the first 5 or 10 minutes of the first episode, I knew what it felt like to be clairvoyant because it was like everything that was happening, I called it. Like I was like, well, that's gonna happen, and then it would. And I'm like, well, that's gonna happen. Then it did. But then after that, after like the opening, it got kind of. You know what it is? It's not a mind blower so far. It's not like I'll be. I don't think I'll be like talking about this show 10 years from now or anything. But it's just a fun, like western.
Hmm.
He's a bounty hunter, so they've set it up like it's a western with aliens. Like it's almost, and also it's people. I think people are comparing it to a show that a wolf. What's it called? Wolf and Cub. I think, or a movie. I think it's this old Japanese movie with like a samurai and a kid.
Yeah, that sounds extremely familiar.
I mean, they do that. They did that in Bob's Burgers, Hawk and Dove or Hawk and Chick or whatever.
Oh.
But there's also that episode of Samurai Jack where he has the baby. Because
Yeah.
the
It's been
man,
a while since I've seen that specific one, but
well,
yeah.
the Mandalorian, spoilers, finds a Yoda baby. I don't know if
Oh,
it's the
that's
Yoda. I know it's not a spoiler because people have been posting that everywhere.
yeah.
But it's like I don't know if it's the Yoda, but it's a Yoda baby. And at first I'm like,
I'm the Yoda baby.
he doesn't talk. I'm just like,
No, but you've seen that video, right? Where it's like, you want to know how I got these scars?
oh
I'm
yeah.
the Joker baby.
It's just, I was just gonna say, it's like at first I'm like, like why does it have to be Yoda? And then it's so, the thing is so disgustingly cute. Like it's horrifying how adorable this thing is, and like
Right.
it's a puppet. I think it looks really good if it's CG. I think it's probably CG sometimes, but like even the monsters when I mean aliens when they fight, when the Mandalorian, I don't know if he has a name yet, when he has to fight like a big alien, they look
So
really
it's not
good.
it's not Boba or Django.
No, not
Okay.
that I'm aware of. I don't think so. Nobody. I don't think anybody really knows where this like even when this even takes place. Although Rocco was saying that when if you've been to the Star Wars thing in Disney, there's props and stuff from this show.
Oh.
So it must, whenever that takes place, the show takes place before it even. Because like
Hmm.
he said, there's like a scene where a robot gets shot.
I mean, I don't
You
know
can see that
of
robot junked like in a corner of the Disney place.
as far as I know, the Disneyland, if it even has a set time period that it takes place like during the current trilogy, because like Kylo Ren will be walking around and like tell you to fucking stop being a
Oh,
Jedi.
right. Well, then yeah, you're right. Of course, I forgot. But then that's what I'm saying is that this show takes place before this new trilogy.
Right, right. I guess that was to be expected. I
Yeah.
don't think they were going to go as far back as like KOTOR or anything.
No, but I just hope. I hope this show doesn't get retarded because like the thing about it so far is that the episodes are 45 minutes, but they feel so fast because it's just
Oh, that's good.
it's just fun. Like there's there's a part he gets his ship jacked by a bunch of Jawas, and he's like, and he's on this planet looking for the bounty that he finds out later is,
Yeah.
you know, or this is actually no, this is afterwards, and he meets this alien like, I mean he meets this like guide kind of alien guy, and the guide is like, now I've only seen these episodes once, so I might be getting this a little wrong. But he's like, we got to barter with these guys. He's like, no. And he just starts blasting them. Like, he fucking evaporates like 3 Jawas.
Did they all say McClunky before they died?
Well, he said McClunky when he shot at them.
Oh,
and then
cool.
they said McClunky when they died. And then the guide guy was like, oh, McClunky. And then even Yoda was like, Kleemonk. So it was pretty crazy.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
That was really good.
But the Jawas send them on like a quest for him to get his shit back, and it's just so funny. It's just a kind of a cute, just a comfortable. I guess that's the right way to say it. It's just like a Western. It's just a fun kind of.
Would you say it's comfy AF?
No.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that, but it is.
I watched it. I'll talk about a movie later that I watched that was comfy AF. But,
well, I'm pretty much done. I just want to say, like, I'm just surprised at how much I'm enjoying this because of how disastrous this new trilogy has been. And I hope what happens is, I hope this third movie just tanks so fucking hard that they just decide on just doing shows now. Because, like... That's what
Red Letter Media
Yes.
is positive.
Yeah. That's what I saw, too. And, like, this guy... I guess he wrote, and he's directing it. Like, I never really knew much about this guy. I mean, I knew of him and I've seen him.
Well, what else did he do?
I don't know. I guess I can look it up. I mean, like,
I guess it's good that that the show's like an hour time slot, but it doesn't feel that way because it actually, from what you're saying, it seems like it has the amount of content that can actually fill an hour time slot and not feel fucking boring like most shows these days.
No, like I said, like it wasn't like even like those first 10 minutes, Jon Favreau. It wasn't like they were even boring.
Oh, Jon Favreau's doing
Mandalorian? Yeah.
He's like the dude who did like Iron Man and all the like a lot of big Marvel shit.
And it's got that kind of humor, but not that annoying the guy who did Buffy. I can't remember his name now, that fag.
Joss Whedon.
Yeah, it's not that kind of like everyone's super witty.
Like where the Mandalorian shoots some aliens, then he turns to the camera and he's like, want to talk about a real case of the Mondays.
Yeah, no. It's more like the humor comes out of the situations and how the characters are. Like, you know what it really reminds me of, too? It reminds me of Dredd. Because he hasn't taken his helmet off, either.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy Disney Plus just for that show.
No, I understand.
It's like, it's not, it's good. I made a really obscure, dumb reference the other day where I was like, does Disney Plus have schnookums and meat on it? Because that's like a Disney show I remember that no one fucking talks about.
No, but it has that, Class Pet cartoon.
Oh Christ! You know what Schnookums and Meat is, right?
Isn't it those 2 puppets?
No, Schnookums and Meat was like Disney's attempt at like ripping off Ren and Stimpy.
Oh.
I had a VHS tape when I was a kid.
Oh.
I got from Chef Boyardee that came with Schnookums and Meat and Gargoyles episodes on it.
This looks gross.
Yeah, it was just them going, yo, we want to make some of that John K money.
Yeah.
And so they did.
Let's see, I'm going to images. Hopefully I won't see any porn of these characters. No,
not
yet.
Christ.
Not
I
yet.
didn't even think if Schnookums and Meat porn existed.
Oh.
Ever since I switched to DuckDuckGo, by the way, now when I do image searches for fucking anything with safe search off, I get porn all the time. Even if it's something that's not particularly related to porn.
I'm going to click on
like
it.
I googled the my hands look like this so hers can look like this meme, and I got a bunch of porn images, and I'm like, okay, like how?
This which one's the dog? I'm guessing that's Meat.
Meat, yeah.
This image of Meat with a big brain is Mitch switching over to DuckDuckGo.
Oh no, dude, the fucking I think I know the exact episode where he has the big brain. I think that was one of them that was on the VHS tape I had.
I don't know who this blonde is, but she's pretty cute.
I don't know. Speaking of puppets, real quick, did you see that picture of Ruth Bader Ginsburg next to Chamberlain from the Dark Crystal? They look exactly the fucking same.
No, but I
Like they're
believe it.
wearing the same clothes and everything.
Wait, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Is that a guy
Yeah,
or a
that
girl?
no, that old ass fucking Supreme Court justice that everyone wants to die because she's ancient,
Oh man,
the Democrat.
sounds good to me.
Yeah. Speaking of comfy F,
Ugh.
and speaking of exclusive things on certain streaming platforms, please tell me you watched Klaus.
No,
Oh man, you gotta watch Klaus. That movie's great.
I don't know.
Have you seen? Do you know what it is? Have you seen it?
I know what it is. I might watch it.
It no, I went into it going like because I saw the trailer a couple months ago when they announced it was coming like exclusively to Netflix, and the trailer's really bad. It makes it look like
Oh,
every dumb like kids movie, like they're doing all the dumb jokes, and it's like then they play a pop song and then more dumb jokes. But I loved this fucking movie so much more than I thought I was going to.
huh.
It's great. It made me misty eyed at a couple scenes. I'll tell you that much. And the
Oh no.
animation's incredible. Like I was saying, I remember seeing animation tests for Klaus back on like Tumblr and
Oh.
going like, "Wow, that movie looks fucking amazing. Too bad it'll probably never get made." And then here we are. Dude, it's so well animated. It's so cute, and it doesn't shove any dumb messages down your fucking throat.
Oh yeah, I saw you complaining about green eggs and ham. Like, what were you? What was that scene? What were you complaining about?
So the reason he likes green eggs, the reason I am Sam likes green eggs and ham so much is because he can't find his mom, and she used to make him breakfast, and she used to make him green eggs and ham.
That's retarded.
So yeah, I know they had to shoehorn that shit into a fucking Dr. Seuss adaptation of a book that's maybe 20 25 pages long. So that's good.
Not that I
I didn't
not,
watch
not that
Green
I
Eggs
want
and
to.
Ham.
Not that I want to feed into it too much, but there's people on, or one person at least on Twitter complaining about how Dr. Seuss stole all of his ideas from his wife and cheated on her. And I'm like, yeah, okay, like where's your evidence of this? Like,
Also, that makes Dr. Seuss way cooler in my
oh
mind.
yeah, way cooler. I hope he killed
Like,
her too.
yeah, like steal all ideas from wife, divorce wife, and go live with mistress. Wife kills herself or whatever.
I've gotten to the point on Twitter that if it's not a post of a cat or tits, I just straight up unfollow and mute the person. I'm just fucking done with people's shitty opinions about
You've
shitty shit.
unfollowed me long ago then.
Almost.
Uh,
No,
yeah.
I've muted Jay.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you mean.
I love Jay, but he's got a
I do
pronoun
too.
Twitter account, so fuck everything
Yeah,
he fucking
yeah.
shares.
Well, and then there was that fucking thing I shared, and then my sister's friend, who's like a really big time like furry
Oh yeah.
that like is very famous, was like saying, "Stop identifying as a gamer just because you bought some stuff." You
Oh yeah, I
can't-"
remember him.
Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't that on Facebook? And wasn't that on Facebook or was that Twitter?
No, that was a couple weeks ago on
Oh,
Twitter.
okay.
But then my sister messages me. She's like, because like I'm throwing weird virtue signaling shit back at him. Like, I don't know why you're so intolerant, Pepper. You used to be such a nice guy. And it's like my sister's like, I can't tell where the irony begins and ends with your fight with Pepper. And I'm like,
Good.
I'm pretty much joking, except for the one time he said, meme. What did he say? He said something like memes conceal what the truth reveals. And I said, get that fortune cookie shit out of here. You're a fucking idiot. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
oh my god. But yeah, the guy that I originally shared the original post from, like he, again, the irony is it's a furry saying, "Don't base your identity on stuff you buy," and then fucking this guy just comes and goes, "Okay, pronoun furry." Like, and I was really worried about all the people that I got to like and retweet my fucking senior Palo fan art that became the 349 banner. I'm like, how many pronouns are we gonna get here? This is gonna be bad.
I don't know. I do
Actually, no. No, the people I saw with pronouns, the majority of them, that post I made of all the Stadia launch games,
Yeah.
and I just said bad game, bad game, bad game. You would have thought I went out in the street screaming the N-word in the middle of like downtown New York.
I don't understand. Like,
The
why?
reaction I got from that fucking post.
Why?
Holy shit.
Why
Even
is
your
the
boy,
Stadia?
that dude,
Who?
your boy, that dude with the Duke Nukem avatar, it's like a black guy, fucking was like, you off the goop, bud.
Oh, Fabio or Fabio or whatever.
Yeah,
his name
yeah.
is?
He said you off the goop bud, and I said as a joke, like, I don't understand your hip young black slang. And then someone with the oh no stinky monkey said, oh, and he's a racist. Go figure. Oh, fuck, I said the word black, and now I'm racist. I'm finally getting the 2019 Twitter treatment.
Oh,
Hell yeah,
nice.
yeah, dude.
No, like, I don't understand. Why is the Stadia like? I haven't seen this. I've only seen people making fun of it because I didn't even know it existed until it came out and bombed. Why is this something that people are on like dying over to like defend? Is it because of that gender neutral controller?
No, I don't know. I think people were more mad that I was just calling most of the games on that list bad games, like Red Dead Redemption 2, which is a bad game, and
Oh, so it was more.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is a bad game, and Destiny 2, which is a bad
So
game.
it was people
And
missing
so,
the point that
weirdly
you were
enough,
saying it was going to be shit on the Stadia.
no, I was just saying those games are bad. Like the whole launch lineup is
Oh,
bad games,
so you're
except
just
for
you're
like
just you were just pissing off anybody and everyone,
the
basically.
only one that I didn't say was a bad game was Samurai Showdown, but I also said it wouldn't work with input lag because it's a fighting game. And then
Yeah.
there were like the 3 new Tomb Raider reboots, and I said okay, fine, but it's on better systems for all 3. And then I got people mad. They say, "Oh, you're gonna say these are bad games, but you're not gonna say Tomb Raider's bad. Tomb Raider's the worst of them all." Like
No, it
you
isn't.
can't please everybody.
Tomb Raider is probably the best one, unless if it's like the newer Tomb Raider, because the remake, not the remake, the first reboot was fine. It was good. I really liked that one. The
I
rest
didn't
of them
play
sucked.
any of them.
Oh,
That was the best part too. Was um some guy was like, wow, you seem like you hate video games. And I'm like, no, I love video games. That's why I want them to be good. And he's like, I bet you didn't even play half of the games on here that you said are bad. I'm like, well, duh, I only play good games. Just going full shit post mode. But like, I got so much shit for saying Thumper is a bad game, which it is. And like I played the demo on PSVR because I'm like, okay, I played and beat Thumper on the Switch a couple years ago. Let me try the demo in VR. And I'll tell you what, the demo in VR is really cool because it's all around you, but it's still one of the most poorly designed music games I've ever played in my entire life because it's all in.
Actually, I wanted to ask you. You talked about Thumper, I think, the other week, but I wanted to ask you, since you've actually, I think this is a conversation we can have at least for a short while.
Yeah.
Since you've actually used VR, I haven't.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? You know what I'm gonna say, that Half-Life Alyx.
Oh, I don't know. That footage looks insane.
I don't
Like
believe it's
how-
real gameplay footage, by the
Yeah,
way.
I don't either, honestly. If it is, that's really fucking cool.
Sure. I think. See, I don't know anybody with VR. Not really, but I don't know anybody. I just, I just think it's a mistake. Now, what the hell do I know? Valve is like this hugely successful company, but do you know if is it exclusively VR? I guess it has to be,
Half-Life
right?
Alyx? I have to assume so.
I just
based
don't.
on that
I just
footage.
think it's a mistake. Like,
I mean,
they're putting all their eggs. I guess they're not.
they're not because they have all the trading cards and shit
Yeah,
on Steam
I
that
guess this
people-
is like a
they get
side
little-
project. I was talking to Kate about it, and she said she thinks this was a project that was in the works a long time ago. Like there was, remember, there's Half-Life, Half-Life 2, and Half-Life 2 Chapter 1 and 2, and then it was supposed to be Half-Life 2 Chapter 3, and then a couple other side things, and this was probably going to be one of them.
Right.
So it would make sense if they've been working on this new engine and they were like, well, we've had this idea, so let's just use it for this.
Yeah.
I
mean,
you know, I guess
I
it
don't
just
give
really.
a fuck about Half-Life.
I do.
So this-
Not anymore. I mean, every fucking, like, for the last 5 years or so. And I mean, I didn't play it till like 2010 anyway. But like,
Yeah.
you know, every year when they'd be like, "Oh, Half-Life 3 is going to get announced," I was like, "Who cares?" It's not, first of all, and just who cares? And then finally, the story got leaked by the guy on his blog, so it's like, all right. I didn't even read the whole thing. I was just like, all right, I still don't really care. I guess I'm just slightly disappointed this is VR because I won't be able to play it.
Right.
And
yeah, this isn't gonna make me like go out and buy upgrade parts to
That
be able
too.
to use VR. Also, because the Valve VR thing's fucking expensive. I think it starts at 1,000.
Well, oh fuck! So you have to buy the Valve VR to play this?
I don't know, honestly.
I
I would
hope not.
assume that you don't have to because like it's got similar.
Well,
it looks
then-
like it's got similar controllers to the Vive and the Oculus. So
I think the cheapest fucking VR headset anyway might be what's the one, the HVR? I think it's still like
I don't know. I was under the assumption that PSVR is the cheapest one. It's
No, I
certainly
mean for the
low-res enough
computer.
that it's probably. I
think the cheapest one is like $600.
The Vive probably. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like,
my
that's
friend's got an
insane.
Oculus S. I don't know how much he paid for that, but the Oculus S is pretty cool
No,
from what
that's
I've played over at his house.
I don't. So like the two people are gonna listen to this. Like I think VR is cool. It's just that there's not enough games for me to justify $600 or more.
Yeah,
So,
that's the
like-
only reason that I got a PSVR instead was because I already had a few games from PlayStation Plus, and it's the cheapest option by far.
I also don't have that
I
much.
had a bunch of money at my fucking local mom and pop game shop, so I like only paid $60 for the bundle anyway.
And I also don't have that much room. So it's just, it sucks.
Yeah, yeah. You do definitely need to dedicate a little bit of space so you have like that area to move around. At least again, the PlayStation 1 doesn't really work that way, but I've from what I've played at the Oculus S at my friend's house, yeah, you need a little bit of room to maneuver around just to bend down and like pick shit up. Like when we played Rec Room, I would like bend down and pick up a grenade or a paintball gun or some shit or like a basketball, what have you.
I personally think it's a mistake, but I'm sure it'll make Valve $1 billion and they'll be fine.
It'll probably make Valve $1 billion, and also now people can stop bitching that like they don't make games anymore, and Valve will still have their fucking overhead because of all the trading card and item sales for various games.
Well, let's be fair. People will never stop bitching because I'm bitching right now.
Well, you know what I mean, though. Like, this will satisfy the hardcore people that are like, I just want to fuck another Half-Life game. Oh, cool VR. Yeah, I'll sell out $1,000 to play as a black woman.
She's not. Wait. Oh yeah, I guess she is.
I don't know. She's a woman of color. She's a woke.
Yeah.
She's a strong.
She's your girlfriend.
Talented. She's a strong, talented, athletic, young woman of color, otherwise known as Stay Woke. That's
look.
the
Look. When
acronym.
when did Half-Life 2 come out? I don't remember. Let me.
2004.
So when that game came out in 2004, it was nice to see a character like that. Now it would be annoying.
Now it's boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say boring. I'd say annoying.
No, bald women of color are the new bald space marines of this decade. The irony is that I always say the irony is that these woman characters have to try so hard to look like dudes in order to be taken seriously as like main characters. But like the only thing that I know about Gears of War 5, or I'm sorry, Gears 5, because they dropped the of War part, is that there's an angry woman in it. That's it. That's all I know about that fucking game.
And all I know about the other games is that there's angry men in it.
Oh yeah, but like
those games always look boring. Oh, you're talking about the marketing.
I know, but like literally the only marketing for Gears 5 is just this woman scowling, and that's it. That's all it's ever been. Where at least like Gears of War 1 had that really awesome Mad World trailer. Like, say what you will about like the dude bro shit from the original Gears of War games, but like that was a good commercial. Like as far as VR goes though, I spent some time with my PSVR, and I quite enjoy it despite it being a very low res option. I played through Until Dawn Rush of Blood, which is like a semi sequel to Until Dawn, where you're playing in like a carnival ride that's like it's like a rail shooter, but you're literally on rails because you're on a roller coaster. And that really got me at a few places. There were quite a few moments where that spooked the shit out of me.
What about did you play Resident Evil?
I have not played Resident Evil yet. I'm probably gonna. Now I'm really pissed that I got this bundle because now I'm seeing Amazon has a $200 bundle that comes with the camera, the headset, and 5 games. It comes with.
Holy shit!
Yeah, for $200, which is a little more than what I paid for. That's actually less than what I paid for my whole bundle, but like technically, I only paid like 60 out of pocket. But
I'm like about to buy it right now.
the bundle is, I guess for the people listening, the bundle is. PlayStation VR Worlds, Skyrim, Everybody's Golf, Resident Evil 7, and Astrobot, which Astrobot is supposed to be like one of the best VR games ever made. Like I've heard someone describe it as like the Mario 64 of VR games. So there's that. It doesn't come with Move controllers, so
we have them.
Okay, well, I will say using 10-year-old technology for your motion tracking doesn't work super great because the other game that I played and I love is Audica, which is Harmonix's VR game that they came out with recently, which is basically just a shooting gallery, but it's musical. So where Beat Saber is you're slashing swords at targets in order, like to the time of the music, this is you're shooting targets in time of the music in like a 3D shooting arena.
This bundle is not available anymore, by the way.
Maybe it's sold out. But yeah, the fucking Audica is also. It said that bundle is available not just on Amazon. I think it's like at a bunch of different stores. It's all at $200. I think I saw Best Buy has it for $200 as well. But yeah, like Audica's super fucking fun. The only problem is because the motion tracking is with these old fucking controllers from 2010. Anytime there's a light behind me and the camera picks up on it, it thinks the controller is there. So like my hands will drift where they're not. Which gets really fucking frustrating in a game like Audica where you have to shoot targets at very specific times and very specific positions. Because there's like targets in that game that'll like, you have to tilt your gun sideways to shoot them or like keep it vertical.
So it's a Black Friday bundle.
Yes, I guess I forgot to mention that. My bad.
So fuck it, I'm not getting that.
Anyway. Yeah, I mean like PSVR is a cool, cheap option if you want to Like, if you want a VR headset and you don't really care about sacrificing quality, because it's definitely the weakest one I've used, but like it still does the trick. Like, I played the demo for Res Infinite and like, holy fucking shit, I gotta buy that game immediately. Like, I smiled during the demo of Res Infinite more than I think anything else I've played in VR so far, just simply by the fact that like, oh man, I am in Res, and this feels so fucking cool.
Did you get the?
Battlezone, I played the demo for Battlezone again, and Battlezone still feels fucking sweet. Like, I'm not gonna pay $60 for that fucking game, but that game is cool. And I haven't played Resident Evil 7 yet. One of the demo discs I downloaded because my VR headset came with, I think, the first demo disc, but you can download all three on the PlayStation Store anyway. One of them has the kitchen demo, which I believe is the precursor to Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
So I haven't tried that shit yet, but I'll have to load that up and see if I can get my dad to play it so I can scare the shit out of him. Autica's really fun though. Harmonix made a good fucking music game, go figure. But like, they always do this. They always make like the best game for like a weird fucking thing that no one has. Like when the iToy came out, they made iToy Anti-Grav, which is probably the best iToy game. They made Dance Central, which is probably the best Kinect game. And they made fucking Phase, which is probably the best game you can buy for click wheel iPods.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because it was basically like a Guitar Hero or like a frequency or an amplitude for click wheel iPods, but you just loaded up whatever songs were in your library and it would just make a track for them of like notes. It was super cool. But they always fucking do this. I mean, hell, I bought Drop Mix. You know, I'm basically a slave to whatever these people put out. But they just so happened to get dropped on PlayStation VR like the week I bought it. I didn't even know it.
They must get like grant money from like Boston or something. It's like
I think they did. I think they did originally come from MIT.
Yeah, they must be getting like money for this because there's no way they'd be doing this and not go bankrupt.
I mean, like, I gotta figure it's just, I don't even know, because Rock Band 4, like, they tried to kickstart that shit for PC and it failed. I mean, granted, they used that shitty Double Fine Kickstarter service that I literally can't even remember the name of.
Yeah, how's that Jane Silent Bob game?
I was gonna say, where's the Jane Silent Bob game?
Yeah, don't worry, he's making three more fucking. No, all that money went to the fucking Jane Silent Bob Strikes Back 2, where you can watch 55-year-old guys fart.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Is it all just got funneled into the remake or the reboot, whatever it's called. There are VR games I still want to play though. Like I want to try out Super Hot VR because I.
That's probably really cool.
Like I just like being in VR. It's cool to me. Like I was playing. I told you last time we did a show. I was playing a few levels of Wipeout in VR, and it was really cool. Just being in the ship.
I just want a giant Hatsune Miku to vor me.
They do have the Hatsune Miku VR game, but you have to like the game is free, but you have to buy like level packs where you go to different stages and I guess you wave your fucking glow sticks in the air to cheer her on. I don't know if it's a game. I don't know if it's a rhythm game. I just assume you stand in a crowd and watch a Hatsune Miku concert in VR.
It's retarded.
And what sucks is the actual Hatsune Miku game that I have, Future Tone, doesn't have VR support. I think it's the one that came out before has VR support. It's like, what the fuck? And then there's other games that like just aren't on PSVR, but you think they would be. Like Rock Band VR is only on Oculus for some reason, or Vive. It's only on Steam. I don't know why I would ever buy Rock Band VR anyway, because like I have Rock Band, I could just play it.
Yeah.
But, Green Man Gaming is also doing a Black Friday deal right now where if you buy certain things, you get 5 free games from like a list they wouldn't let you see. And I end up finding the list somewhere, and Rock Band VR is one of those games. And it's like, who is gonna actually get that? Because like, I really like VR, and I really like all the stuff I've played in it so far. Did I tell you about how last week I went to try the Tetris Effect in VR and I figured I'd play through the campaign until I got a game over, and then I just didn't. So I played through the entire campaign in one sitting by accident in VR.
Jeez.
Yeah. Which, granted, it only took me like 2 hours, but...
Oh.
Yeah, like the time... For some fucking reason, the timer in Tetris Effect, like that tells you how long you've been playing the level, only goes up to 59 minutes and 59 seconds. But, like, you could like as long as you don't get a game over, when you get to the end of a section of levels, it'll just ask you if you want to go to the next one, and then it'll just keep your score and your time and even the same playing field you had. So you could theoretically play through the entire thing in one sitting like I did, but for some reason the counter doesn't go over an hour. So
Hmm.
yeah, so I don't know how long it actually took me, but it probably took me about 2 hours. But that was really cool, just playing that entire thing in one sitting. Yeah, I don't know. I personally just really like VR. It's
Hmm.
not for everybody.
So you're gonna get Half-Life, Alex.
No, God no. That like it's. I just know it's not for everybody. Corey won't play it because she gets motion sick. She tried some at her dad's house and didn't like it. And she was playing Beat Saber, a game where you stand still. So
Oh well,
like,
shit.
yeah. But for what it's worth, I can't afford a sensory deprivation tank. So this is the next best thing.
Not yet.
Well, that was kind of the reason I got it because I had a really bad day at work, and it's like, you know what? I've wanted a VR headset for a while, and I was thinking about it all day because I had a shitty day at work. It's like I'm just gonna buy a VR headset and fucking tune the fuck out of the world,
And fuck.
and so I did. Um, yeah. I also we went and saw Princess Mononoke in theaters earlier this week.
Oh, yeah, that must have been cool.
That was really cool. It was the first time seeing it in Japanese. Also, I'd never
Oh,
seen the Japanese dub, so
I haven't
uh,
either, but I did like the movie when I saw it.
yeah, I mean the English dub's really good.
Yeah.
There's a few voices that stick the fuck out. Like Billy Bob Thornton sticks out like a sore thumb,
Oh,
even though he fits the character he's cast as.
that's funny.
Jada Pinkett Smith doesn't. Like
Hmm.
she's like this tiny Japanese woman, like a Rosie the Riveter Japanese woman, but she talks like Jada Pinkett Smith, so it's weird as shit hearing like a slightly ebonic voice coming from this like you brought my husband back from being killed by the wolves. So it's
Oh
like
man.
yeah. And they had some fat bitch who worked on like She-Ra or whatever introduced the movie, so that was cool, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't
Well,
know.
I guess that show's popular. I didn't really care for it.
I didn't even watch it. I didn't even know it existed.
It's
So
on Netflix.
oh, of course it is.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, fuck. When I was looking at those old magazines, uh, there was like it's most of the old anime I know about, but there was something called Geo Breeders, and
Ooh.
I don't know why it's called that or anything, but it's like it's just a bunch of it just looks like a 90s anime where it's a bunch of girls and they're part of I don't know.
Breeding Squadron.
No, like a detective agency or something. But the English, I can only find it in English on YouTube, and the English voice acting's so fucking bad.
Are they a detective agency trying to find they're hot on this beat looking for sperm?
No, I wish, but it's more like they're looking. I mean, I was skipping around, but it looked like they were trying to track down a cat human hybrid splice genetic thing. I think that's why
Oh.
it's called Geo Breeders. I guess.
Speaking of animal human hybrids in anime, did you see that the studio that made Land of the Lustrous made a new furry anime?
What the hell is Land of the Lustrous?
Land of the Lustrous is the Japanese Steven Universe
That's what I thought. So what's
where
the
it's the fuck
furry?
fuck, I don't even remember what it's called.
I'll look
I
it up.
just saw there's like a wolf guy.
Sounds gay.
It looks I mean, the animation looks great because that studio is like the only one that knows how to do fucking 3D anime right.
I
But
guess.
yeah, it looks like furry shit.
I wrote Wharf.
And I clicked on
uh,
the Seductive Sunday tab on Twitter, and the first thing I saw was that wolf character coming on himself. So
oh, very
yeah,
good.
yeah, dude, yeah. Oh, I'm glad. I'm very proud of myself for finding that.
I can't find it because
Oh fuck,
I don't
it's
know who makes the show. So if I type in Land of the Lustrous,
uh,
it's just a bunch of this green-haired bitch.
what Fos?
I don't know her name. She's got green hair.
I searched for furry anime, and I'm of course just actually getting like furry art that is done in an anime style. I should have figured.
Who gives a
I
shit?
gotta save some of these. For it's like
Bestial.
beastly, fucking. The studio is Studio Orange.
Okay.
Uh,
Uh,
Beastars. Yeah.
Beastars.
Yeah.
Let's see. Beastars. Oh, what the fuck? I don't see him coming on himself or anybody. That's too bad.
I mean, I can send you the picture if you want. But
Nah. This looks like that fucking comic that Comic Tropes was talking about today. Black Cat.
what, dog nigga?
I did get the second volume of that, by the way.
I gotta buy those.
No, Black Sad. Sorry, it's called Black Sad.
Yeah, well, that's an old fucking comic. They just came out with a game for it recently.
It's
I
French,
think.
so who gives a shit?
Exactly. I just assume Black Sad is like the furry version of 13.
What's 13?
You remember that French comic 13 that they made a cell shaded game out of?
Oh, yeah. I thought that's
Yeah.
what you were talking about.
Which they also made like a fucking movie on Netflix based on that comic slash game. It's like live action.
Huh?
They made a fucking Netflix movie, or like it was on Netflix, or it was on one of the streaming services. It was a live action adaptation of that comic slash the game.
What, 13?
13. Yeah.
Oh.
No, Black Sad, you fucking asshole.
There is a cartoon for Black Sad, apparently, or something.
Oh, really?
I guess. I don't care.
Fuck, I don't know.
It
I'll
sounded...
never read these European animal comics. I'll never read Mouse. I'll never read Black Sad.
Yeah. I don't give a damn.
I don't give a fuck about your animal plight.
It just sounded stupid
Plus-
because it was like, it's noir, and so I was like, oh, I guess that could be okay. But then it was like, the white animals are in a white supremacy group, and the black animals are the minority. And I'm like,
All I know is Black Sad looks like a Jay Naylor character.
who's Jay Naylor?
He's that furry artist that fucking draws all the good porn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, the guy who who drew, maybe did write it too, Black Sad, animated the tiger that was in, the cheetah that was in Tarzan, who was chasing him around, like Disney. I was like, I didn't know they would have different animators do. I guess they would. I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I just never thought about it.
I didn't either, but then again, I didn't work on Tarzan. The only thing I think
didn't?
about, the only thing I think about Tarzan was I cannot determine the sex of Rosie O'Donnell's gorilla character in that movie.
I don't think people can determine the sex of Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell now?
What's her name?
Donald.
Donald?
Rosie O'Donnell the duck.
Oh, that sounds hot.
Yeah, I know, right?
Did I talk about Disney Plus at all?
Besides The Mandalorian, no.
Oh, yeah, because, like, so fucking Tailspin is great. That's an old show that I like still.
Yeah, yeah.
And-
I saw that picture you posted of Baloo looking at some titty.
That wasn't me.
Well, someone posted Baloo looking at titty.
That was
I think it
Bropan.
was Bropan. Yeah.
His boss is hot.
Who? Brobans?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
No, I am joking.
Oh.
No, the bear from fucking Tailspin, the girl. I don't know her name.
I don't know either.
She's a
I'll
mean
watch.
bitch, and I want to fuck her mouth.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rescue Rangers isn't as good as an adult, but I like that there's a lot of porn now of
Gadget.
Gadget. There's also a lot of porn of Baloo.
Oh, I thought you were about to say there's a lot of porn of Monterey Jack.
Yes, Monterey Jack
Oh, cool.
was fucking Gadget, but I think that was older.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
else
I remember some sort of comic where like Dale was fucking her. I forget. She was wearing like a schoolgirl uniform. I was
Oh.
like, I can't look at this giant red nose and buck teeth fucking mouse.
I like
I
it.
can't.
I don't like that actually.
Yeah.
What-
Like that's the Disney version of Ugly Bastard. Is Monterey Jack fucking he's fucking
yeah.
Gadget.
Oh, I thought you meant Dale or Chip.
Either or, really.
Yeah.
It takes me out of it where it's like I can't watch
Because
this
Gadget
fat-
looks human enough that it's okay.
I can't watch this fat guy fuck this 14-year-old Japanese girl. It's disgusting.
I don't like Ugly Bastard stuff either.
No one does. No one but the actual authors because it's like a
Yeah.
fucking it's a vicarious fantasy. I have to assume.
I started freaking out. I was looking at Twitter when I was doing the Let's Play with Kate, and I was like, fucking Japan, and why are they all pedophiles? It was like more of that Shota stuff, and I'm like, give me a fucking break.
Because they look like children until they're 25, and then they look like fucking Mako, the guy who voiced
Oh.
Aku.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Recess is still a fantastic show. Goof Troop's okay. The movie's really good. Not the
What, a goofy movie?
Yeah, not the extremely goofy movie though. That movie sucks ass.
That movie's good for different reasons.
Well, it's good for Bradley what's his name?
Upper Crust the Third.
Upper Crust the Third's face. That's the only reason why that movie's any kind of watchable.
Well, the teacher's hot. The Goofy hates.
It's not a teacher. It's a librarian. And yes,
that's a failed teacher.
You are correct. And no, that's not fair.
So bad they told her to just watch the books to make sure they don't get stolen.
Damn. And PJ's girlfriend's hot too.
The beatnik chick.
Yeah. She's a dumbass bitch. But,
well, yeah, she's a beatnik.
Yeah.
No, I love the Goofy movie. That's one of my favorites, honestly.
I haven't seen it in like 20 fucking years, so I was glad I liked it. The only part I didn't like, I think I probably mentioned this, but it's the whole...
You didn't like when Goofy and him were sleeping in the car because the Bigfoot was trying to get at him, and then Goofy got horny in his sleep and started fucking Max.
That's my favorite part. Although there's a really weird animation smear when Goofy is waking up as Max is trying to get the map back into the glove compartment or take it out or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's like this weird low Dutch angle of Goofy's face, and it's all stretched out like a banana.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh my God. That was fucking terrifying. No, I think I read somewhere that it was like, when you're a kid, you identify with Max because he just, he wants to go out on a date.
He wants to go to the Michael Jackson concert so he can fuck the hot girl.
Right. And when you're an adult, you identify with Goofy and you're yelling at Max for not wanting to spend time with his dad. But for me, it's the opposite. I think I remember identifying with Goofy as a kid, and as an adult, I'm yelling at Goofy saying, like, just let your kid get his dick wet. God damn. Like, stop being such
You got to fuck. How come he doesn't?
That's what exactly. I'm just like, he's being so fucking gross, wanting to just like smother his kid. Like, let the kid go out to a fucking party. I was so mad. I mean, I felt a little bad for Goofy sometimes. The only part of the movie I didn't like was when they resolved their issue with each other when they almost die. I'm like, that's lame. When they go over
down the fucking
the waterfall. I know I'm being picky, but it's just like over a kids movie. But I'm just like,
but that's because Max learned the perfect cast and saved his dad.
Yeah, and then they had that gay song. I'm just like, ugh.
You don't like the gay song? I love every gay song in that movie. I mean, the fucking Powerline songs are actually really good.
Powerline is not available. I mean, his songs are not available on Amazon Prime for some goddamn reason.
Oh, I'll have to check and see if they're on Spotify, because I think Spotify is owned by Hulu, which is also owned by Disney.
Oh man, I wish. Fuck, that'd be cool if like they would have rolled in Spotify with that bundle I bought for Disney Plus because I already have Hulu.
Well, I was gonna say, if you subscribe to Spotify, you get Hulu with ads, granted, but you get Hulu for free.
Oh God, this is confusing.
No, because I had Hulu and then I got Spotify, and then I was like, why am I paying for both of these? So I canceled my Hulu subscription, used the one that Spotify gave me, because I was paying for Hulu without ads. Because fuck all the like AIDS pill commercials they would play. They're 90 seconds long. But,
oh jeez, I haven't seen ads on Hulu for a long ass time. So,
hold on, Powerline. I don't even know if that's one or two words.
I don't know. But
there's a playlist called Powerline. Let's see what's in there. In the Closet by Michael Jackson. Yeah, none of these are actually Powerline songs. But like Disney did, like there was a fucking
the soundtrack, the Goofy movie soundtrack is on Amazon Prime, just not those two songs.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
There was like a Disney Halloween playlist on Spotify, so that's why I'm like curious to see if it actually had their shit on there. But no, I love Goofy movie. That's one of my favorite 90s Disney movies.
It's great.
Because like no one, like it's so fun, but it's also down to earth. Like it's different from all the princess shit.
Yeah.
Like no one talks about it, and it's like this is like a great father-son movie. What are you doing?
It is. And I was surprised to see. I mean, it makes sense obviously, but since I didn't remember it too well, I'm surprised to see that it came out after the series.
Well, yeah, like it was also just a cool idea. It's like, hey, we have Goof Troop. It's like, what if Max was older and we had to tell
Yeah, it's a great
a really heart
idea.
wrenching story about like Goofy as a dad having to let go of his son.
I think the extremely goofy movie fucks all that up.
It does, but again, like Disney Toon Studios, who did all those like direct to DVD fucking sequels and shit, like the Three Musketeers, like they have good gags in their movies, so I don't really mind as much.
Sure.
Like I just saw some gag on Twitter from the Three Musketeers where like Pete keeps mentioning the opera and it just keeps
Yeah.
cutting to this fucking opera poster and he's like, it's kind of growing on me. I'm like, I've never seen that movie, but that's a funny fucking joke. And I think Disney Toon also worked on House of Mouse, which I've seen a lot of great clips from House of Mouse.
Yeah, that show is not good to watch on. Like, it's not good to watch an episode, but there's good clips from that show.
Yeah, like the highlight clips that are like of all the good jokes.
Yeah, yeah.
I never watched Disney's House of Villains when it was on Netflix, but I know that would always be on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like I think Disney Plus is kind of worth it for now. I mean, I bought the bundle. I think the bundle is for a year or something. So
Yeah. If I had done like Verizon's unlimited plan, I could have got it for free, but I also don't like call me a hipster, call me whatever you want, but I just on principle don't want to pay for another fucking streaming service. Like as much shit from Disney that I do like, it's like whatever. I own a lot of Blu-rays of this shit. It'll be fine.
see, I don't.
I'm not chomping at the fucking bit to watch the Lilo and Stitch fucking animated series.
No, that's not on there anyway.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I must have thought it was the movie.
Yeah, my sister posted the fucking opening to our
Oh.
like Telegram thread, and she was like, "See you guys in a week." It's like,
It's still glitchy though, because like the watch the watch list when you add stuff, it says it's not added, and then it looks like on PlayStation 4 you're only allowed. It looks like it only lets a certain amount there, because as I was removing things, stuff that I had added were like reappearing that I forgot I added. I was like, the fuck? What the fuck is this?
weird. How do you feel about The Simpsons being on that shit?
Oh, I was happy about it until that it was until it zoomed in widescreen.
Yeah.
That's retarded. But I mean, I've seen these episodes a gajillion times, so I don't care. But I mean, I care because it's stupid, and I don't understand why they did it. But it doesn't bother me because I know what the episodes are. Oh fuck! Oh god, I'm dying.
Do they have all the Simpsons episodes in the part of the movie on there where where they make fun of Disney directly?
I don't know.
Because there's that part in the Simpsons movie where Bart has the fucking bra on his head and he's like, "I'm the mascot of an evil corporation." It looks like mouse ears.
I don't think. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember. I liked the movie at the time, but it's not something I want to rewatch.
Not really.
I don't care.
It's a solid movie, I think.
It is, I'm sure, but I just don't care.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just find it funny. I just find it funny that they got this fucking series that has poked fun at them ad nauseum.
Oh, sure. Well, I'm waiting for Disney to fucking take over Comedy Central and South
Christ.
Park.
Oh yeah, there's that fucking clip from that South Park episode. Well, South Park, what is that? I don't know, sir. Do I own that yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad.
I just want Disney to own everything.
I don't.
I do.
I would like to avoid that.
No, because I want everything to be on one streaming service.
I agree with you. I would also like Disney to not own everything so that when they eventually do go under, when fucking Hong Kong protesters firebomb all the fucking screenings of Mulan, the live action remake, and when Star Wars Episode 9 tanks super fucking hard and they end up going under.
They're not going under.
They're not going under.
Literally no one could go see the new Star Wars movie and they'd be fine.
You're right, which makes me really fucking sad, but I want it to bomb so fucking hard because I'm just so tired of it.
I don't care. I'm not I don't ever really see any of this stuff, so it doesn't really bother me.
Normally, I don't either. We didn't talk about that Watchmen show. How do you feel about that shit?
I don't give a shit. I don't care, and I'm not gonna watch it.
I don't either. I've seen like one or two screenshots from it, and it looks terrible.
Yeah.
I bought scents from the Magic Candle Company as Christmas presents for my mom and my girlfriend, and they smell good. I like the one that smells like the Haunted Mansion.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
There's a candle company called the Magic Candle Company, and they make scents that are inspired by Disneyland rides. So, like, the Haunted Mansion one is supposed to smell like the Haunted Mansion, and they have a Splash Mountain one that smells like the stinky water.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, those I read the reviews for that one, and people were like, "It's hit or miss. Some people love it, some people don't." I'm like, I'm not buying that one,
Do
but I'll buy the.
any of them smell like Ariel's stinky fish cooch?
No, although I did not order the Pirate's Life one. I ordered the Pirate Banana Rum one, and that smells like bananas. That's good.
I did.
But they have like some weird fucking scents in there. Like they have one themed around horror nights, and apparently people in the reviews just said it smells like a fucking smoke machine, like a fog machine.
Ew.
Which I guess it's the point.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what the fuck those rides smell like from 10, 15 years ago when I went there the one time, but I just remember Haunted Mansion and like Tower of Terror having distinct smells in them.
They smell
And
like
the closest
ghost jizz.
I mean the Haunted Mansion candle I got smells like, according to the description, cedarwood and vanilla, which
Oh, that actually sounds good.
I like it. Corey doesn't for some reason. She likes the Tower of Terror one, which is weird because that just smells like old leather and old wood and patchouli.
That also. Oh, not patchouli.
Yeah.
The other two things sounded good, but fuck patchouli. It's too
Yeah,
strong.
so someone in one of the reviews for one of the candles was saying patchouli like takes over everything.
Yeah, it's too. Patchouli's strong as shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the Tower of Terror one also. I've got both of those. Like I'm like, you pick one, Corey, and then I'll just take whichever one you don't want. For some reason, she didn't like the Haunted Mansion one. She like, it smells musty. I'm like, it's kind of the point.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't have candles because of the cats.
Yeah. I don't know. Just so I almost want to try some of the weirder scents. Like they have one that smells like the Space Mountain, which I have no fucking clue what that's supposed to smell like. But people are saying it smells just like clean and metallic. Like ozone is one of the descriptors in the descriptions.
It smells like Ric Flair's balls.
They have one that's they have a fucking they have a scent that smells like Rome burning from Spaceship Earth.
Weird.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. What's this site called again?
Magic Candle Company.
Huh.
You should watch Klaus. It's a good movie.
Maybe. I watched Little Mermaid yesterday.
I also
fucking what's her name? Ursula is just hysterical. She's the best.
Oh yeah, Ursula's great.
Yeah.
Unless you're fighting her in Kingdom Hearts, and you keep dying,
she's
you have
the
to
worst.
watch that cutscene over and over again.
Yeah.
I also rewatched District 9 the other night.
Oh, how was that? I haven't seen that since it came out.
Yeah, me neither. It's still pretty good. Turns out.
On Amazon Prime, there's like a bunch of short movies.
By him, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They're on YouTube also, I think.
Oh,
it's
right.
like Hand Studios or something. I forget what his studio is called. But the friend we had over who has the Oculus, he was showing us that guy's stuff on YouTube.
Are you going to go to South Africa now and protest the apartheid?
Apartheid?
Apartheid.
Stupid. No.
Oh.
One, because it's not real. It's all made up. And
okay.
two, I don't want to go to South Africa.
Are you sure it's made up? Because fucking Beverly Hills Cop 2, I think, also talked about it.
Yeah, Hollywood made it up so they could make movies.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Just like the Holocaust.
All right, that makes sense. Makes sense.
No, District 9's pretty good. And then while watching that, I got really sad because I remembered that guy was going to make the Halo movie, and that never happened.
Why would you want to see a Halo movie?
I would go see a fucking Halo movie.
I'm not kidding. I don't give a damn about Halo. Although I want that.
I don't really give a damn about Halo either, but I would go see a Halo movie.
I want that Halo truck that Elon Musk is making.
Hell yeah, dude.
Now, I
love that fucking Tomb Raider titty truck. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I think I like it because it looks stupid. Like I like unique, stupid looking cars.
Normally, I don't like boxy vehicles like the fucking Scion XB or the Nissan.
Yeah, but this is boxy in the correct way, where it doesn't look like a washing machine. It looks like a coffin or something. It looks great.
This looks like the first step to having cool, like angular future cars that aren't SUVs, but that are actually like sleek and like the car in fucking Cyberpunk that's coming out.
Yeah.
Like,
or like
this looks like the first step to that.
Or like the clothes people wear in like Deus Ex, the new one.
Yeah.
All that boxy. I do like it. I just obviously I'm not gonna get it because it's like
I'm gonna get this truck and I'm gonna drive it while wearing that giant boxy suit that Kanye wore in that fucking music video.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
I can see it now. You coming out of the truck.
And every
like
time
that.
it's so every time someone beats me up when I get out of my car, I'm gonna go oof.
So okay, that's the banner for this week, by the way.
Okay,
It
sweet.
has
Yeah,
to.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
it has to be us coming out of that truck. I'm coming out of I'm coming out of the bed of the truck, and you're coming out of the driver's side.
Yep. Yep. Hell yeah.
Hi, kitty.
Um,
Oh my god, that's perfect.
yeah.
You want to buy me that truck? It's only like 60 grand or
That's
something.
not bad.
It's actually not that. Oh, so not that I know anything about cars, but I watch Jay Leno. When he had his Jay Leno's Garage on YouTube, he'll
Yeah.
have like weird cars or whatever. But he had the new Corvette on, and they kept. I actually missed it when they said the price. I had to look it up. They did say it. They're talking about what's it called? It's like the Z51 or I don't know, but it's new. It's for 2020, and they kept talking about how affordable it is, and I'm just like
Speak of the devil, look what Niche Gamer just posted on fucking Twitter.
Corvette.
Not, no.
Ah!
It's the Cybertruck, but Terrence and Phillip are sticking out of it.
That's great. Oh wait, I can actually put it in the for the viewers at home.
Oh yeah, cool.
I'm just gonna leave that up. Oh, it's got square wheels. Oh god.
I mean the hubcaps on that Cybertruck make it look like it has square wheels, even though it doesn't. That's still my favorite. That might be my favorite gag of all time from South Park. Is
square
just
wheels.
how weird Canada is.
Oh yeah. Have you seen? You have Netflix, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Did you
Why?
watch The Toys That Made Us? The newest season?
No. Corey was watching some movie and then an ad auto played for it, and something looked really gay about it. I forget why. Why? What were you referring to?
Well, you're so overly sensitive, but no, the TMNT episode of those toys has
Yeah.
Kevin Smith in it for some fucking reason. Because he's an
Well, 'cause
expert
he
on
made
anything
them.
nerdy.
He's the guy that made the toys that made us.
Yeah. Well, he's an expert on anything nerdy, right? I mean, so
Yeah,
like,
totally.
so they show him, and he comes on and he says, "Oh, well, Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, Cowabunga," and that's all he. And I'm like, "Oh my god, he's a fucking." I started going off like immediately. Oh, he's a genius. Oh, what insight on a toy that's been on a franchise that's been going strong for 30 years. Oh, what a genius! I love this man. And Christina's like, "Shut up, calm down."
There's a gradient of these people that I can't fucking tell the difference between these people, and it goes
But
from
the
like
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I know they're all green, but they have different colored
no, no, no,
bandanas.
no, no,
Oh.
there's a gradient of all these different people that like in my head I can't tell the difference between Jack Black and Tim Schafer, and I can't tell the difference between Tim Schafer and Kevin Smith, and I can't tell the difference between Kevin Smith and Randy Pitchford, and I can't tell the difference between Randy Pitchford and Justin Roiland, and I can't tell the difference between Justin Roiland and Cliffy B.
I mean, I do
Like,
hate all of them.
I know.
They're all
I'm just saying
scum.
there's this like if you look at that as a gradient, it goes from like fatter to thinner, but they're all unfunny, so like it doesn't matter.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You're right, and they're all scum that used to make good things.
Have I ever told you how bad Jack Black's Let's Play channel is?
You don't have to tell me. I knew it.
No,
I mean,
I know. I'm just saying I've heard
soon-
clips from it, and it's so fucking bad.
So as soon as it was announced, that he announced it, I'm just like, oh, God. Like I thought, despite myself, I thought it was cute that it's his son directing it or whatever. Like it's just an excuse, I guess, just for him and his son to spend some time together, and that's fine. But like he's regurgitating memes that would have already been out of date like in a week, and he's
Hey guys, Megalovania though, right?
That's what I'm saying. He's so old. Like the reason why I stopped liking him is because he used to be funny, adult humor. Even now though, I mean I've gone back and listened to the Tenacious D album that I used to have. It's still pretty funny, but like then he started like getting up with like Nickelodeon shit and doing kids stuff, and I'm like,
But dude, Jumanji.
I don't. Someone at work asked me, or no, my friend. I think I said this before. My friend asked me, "Well, because we were talking about Kevin Smith. And he said, "Well, who's your most favorite? Your favorite. Who's your most hated celebrity?" And like without blinking and without missing it, and without even having to thinking it, I said Jim Carrey, and he was surprised. I was like, "Well, because Jim Carrey is an actual monster. Like he's a piece of shit who thinks that his fucking opinion matters at all. Like, I dislike Kevin Smith and Jack Black because because they disappoint me. I used to really like what they did, like their stuff, and now they just suck now. So I get riled up about them, but I don't
Oh,
hate them.
and I know why all those three people. I know why Tim Schafer, Kevin Smith, and Jack Black all got rolled together in my head because Jay and Silent Bob's video game was on Tim Schafer's fucking Kickstarter thing,
What was it called? Like the
and Jack Black
pair?
also worked with him on a million other games like Broken Age and Brutal Legend.
Yeah.
So there's the 6 degrees of separation from Jack Black.
No, it's the holy trinity of fucking suctitude.
So time for a totally seamless transition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey. Remember Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey.
He was
You
in
were
the
just talking about
90s.
him. Oh my God. Yeah, you hate him. The Sonic movie looks good though.
Yeah. So I'll tell you my experience with that. My friend texts me I think he texted me 8 o'clock in the morning or earlier and said the new Sonic trailer actually looks good. And I wrote bullshit. And I watched it and I went, oh my God, this actually looks cute. Like, this actually looks good now, and I'm mad. And I laughed at 2 parts. I thought some of it was a little annoying, because at first I'm watching it, I'm like, eh. Like, the stuff with the baseball. Christina liked that part, but whatever. I laughed. What was the part I laughed? The gift shop part with the giant twine ball.
The giant rubber band ball.
Yeah. Where
Which also makes this the closest thing we're going to get to a Sam and Max movie.
Yes. Yeah. And when he leaves and comes back, and he's like, you're right. And he's hitting the fucking paddle ball. It made me laugh so hard. I mean, not hard. I mean, I was like, that's great. And then I'm mad at myself for laughing at the Jim Carrey scene where I just you don't expect, it's not normal. You don't normally see a guy yelling at the top of his lungs when he's asked if he wants a latte. Of course I want a latte. I love the way you make them. That was really funny. And I actually want to see this movie now. And I'm not sure if it's a conspiracy.
I was going to say regardless, but I do like the new design. I think the jokes harken way too close to like Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, where he can just disappear and reappear in an instant.
But that's funny.
No, I mean, I don't mind it. It's just like, it's not the direction I thought they were going to go.
Well, it's better that they're going in this direction. And the guy who did the art for Sonic Mania. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been a Sonic boy for a while. I love that he's the guy that did the Nipples the Enchilada comic.
Yeah.
And now he's like doing animation for Sonic Mania and like doing the official movie redesign. That shit's nuts. So just remember, kids, you can draw a huge muscular supersonic, literally making a spaghetti bowl with his tongue with Princess Alyssa or whatever her name is. And you too can get hired by a company if the company's cool enough.
There's worse horny on main artists that have worked on much bigger things.
Dude, I didn't even get to talk about this. Fucking Mick Lauer, Rice Pirate, Newgrounds guy, he was the guy who's he was working on his own JoJo part called Blood Sun Vendetta.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that like little teaser thing he put out.
Yeah, I didn't care.
He's in the part 5 dub. He's a Bakio. I just found that out this morning because it premiered last night.
Which one's Sabacchio? Is that the one with the long hair?
The dude with Moody Blues. The dude with the purple hair, yeah.
Huh. Don't get me, he's got a great voice.
Oh, it fits perfectly with a Bakio.
Yeah, I could see, yeah.
But that's just really cool that he's like a huge JoJo fan and they actually hired him to.
Well, how's the dub
in the dub
for? I mean, because like,
from what I saw, it was fine. It's like it's an English dub.
Because I remember like when I watched the dub of the first episode of Part 3, I was like disgusted about how like every single one of them sounded like it was coming out of the same guy.
Yeah, well, I remember fucking the dub for the first season, like Part 2, like Joseph Joestar is voiced by Number One from Kids Next Door, like literally.
Yeah, but at least that guy can actually voice act.
Right.
These people did not sound like whoever was voicing Part 3 just did not sound like voice actors.
I didn't watch the dub for Part 3. Just the few clips I saw of Part 5 this morning on Twitter were really cool. Just like it's just generic ass English dub.
I'm not sure if Rice Pirate in Oni Plays videos.
He might be in a few of them. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But on the same token, like Tomar's in a lot of Oni Plays stuff, and he does a lot of work too. Like he's the announcer for Skullgirls. He's the guy. Nautico, what are you doing there?
Oh yeah.
And he was the another thing I didn't get to talk about. He was the fucking the male newscaster and the Has Been Hotel pilot.
Did you watch that?
Yeah, I liked it.
Couldn't really get into it.
I liked it. I liked it more than I thought I was going to, and I just figured with all the hype, I'm like, yeah, whatever. But then I'm like, I'll watch this. And it's like, oh, you know what? That's fun.
Mm.
I really like the fucking Radio Demon. It was cool and
I
good for
love the
her.
style,
Yeah, good for her and good for that whole team for getting that fucking made. That's really good.
but they're problematic.
Is that why people are complaining?
I don't know. Who cares?
I don't know either. I thought it was pretty well done
Mm.
in that regard. I was like, it's got the edgy humor, but it's not being edgy for the sake of being edgy. It's being edgy to be funny and
Yeah.
poke fun of the people that would be offended by that shit. So
And those are the people that got offended, apparently.
exactly, yeah. So
Yeah.
hook, line, and sinker for every little stinker.
Hook, line, and stinky.
Uh-oh,
Uh-oh.
Marnie. Uh-oh,
Hook,
horny,
line,
lolly.
stinky.
God, Marnie makes my penis so fucking hard.
Yeah. I like that. I like that fat snow one too.
What?
There's like a blonde who's like it's like in like
Oh, the thick one, yeah.
yeah.
And then I saw like there's an old lady. I don't know if she's part of the Pokemon League or one of the gym leaders, but there's like in one of the books, there's like a piece of concept art of her when she was younger, and she also looks cute when she was younger. So who the fuck knew? But I mean, like she's an old lady, so like in the actual game, she looks like one of the triplets of Belleville. So
Oh
yeah,
God.
yeah,
I came.
like literally that it looks like they just took one of the triplets of Belleville and put it in Pokemon,
Oh, God.
which is cool. I like that design. It's just
It's
it
terrifying.
doesn't make me horny.
Oh. Oh, but next week or Friday, I think it's Friday, they're gonna have the movies that made us. And I just think it's funny. I think all those movies that are in it are not on Netflix. But it's movies that I like Die Hard. They're gonna talk about and Dirty Dancing.
Are you ready to hear Die Hard as a Christmas movie for fucking an hour and a half? Because that's going to be that episode.
I think it's a Christmas movie, so I don't. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I mean,
I don't
it
want
is.
to.
I'm
I
just
don't want to
saying
hear
that's
it for
the-
an hour and a half because that sucks.
I'm just yeah. I also agree that it's a Christmas movie. I'm just saying Die Hard as a Christmas movie is like the cake is a lie for
Yeah,
movie.
yeah,
fans.
I understand. Oh, and Home Alone. They mentioned Home Alone, and then I watched Home Alone because that's on Disney Plus, and I haven't seen that movie for 15 fucking
That's
years.
on Disney Plus. Why?
I don't know, but it's like never on anything else, so I was happy
That's
to finally
really
watch it.
fucking weird. Did they like acquire the rights to the Home Alone franchise at some point? Because I remember like Home Alone 3 and 4 being these weird, shitty straight to DVD deals with some
Well,
other
2 and
kid, but-
3 are on there. I don't think 4 is. I've never seen. Well, 4 is like a weird because Red Letter Media talked about it. It was like a pilot for a show that they just cobbled together as a movie so they could sell the DVD. Sell
Did
it.
did you like Macaulay Culkin's review of The Last Dragon?
Yeah, I like Macaulay Culkin. So
No,
far.
I do too.
Yeah, so far. It's funny because I just watched that movie again. We had like a movie day at work, and we
Yeah.
watched The Last Dragon.
I just had to show that screenshot because he looks exactly like Bruno Mars in that fucking movie in that one scene where he puts on like the Panama hat.
Oh,
and fucking
God,
sunglasses.
What it is, I love that movie.
I love that movie too. It's so goddamn good. And what's her face is Vanity is so fucking hot.
Eh.
I mean,
I want to fuck the Cyndi Lauper chick.
Well, of course.
Yeah, I want to.
You like chicks that look like dudes.
Yeah, I want to fuck her. I want to fuck her while I'm
she-
dunking her head into that piranha tank.
She looks like if Grandpa, what's his face from the Munsters, dressed up as Cyndi Lauper.
Oh, dude, you're gonna make me come. Stop.
What was the grandpa's name from fucking the Munsters?
Grandpa Munster.
Is that it?
I think so.
I don't know. I used to watch the Munsters all the goddamn time. on
Bam,
Nick
bam,
at
bam,
Night.
bam, 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 bam. That guy, the guy who played Grandpa Munster. I'm sorry, the guy who played
Herman Munster.
Herman Munster was just in something that I was watching, and I don't remember what it was.
He was the guy in the '90s Pet Cemetery movie.
Well, yeah, I know that, but it was something else.
He's like the best part of that fucking movie.
He's the only good part about that movie because that movie.
That's what I just
sucks.
said. Yeah.
Well, you said best, so that would imply that you like other things in that movie,
Okay.
just not as much.
The other thing I like about '90s Pet Cemetery was the scene where they accidentally knock over the kid's casket and everyone freaks out and it's all in like slow motion. It's really hokey.
Well, that's true, and or when the kid gets hit by the car.
Yeah,
The
of
truck,
course.
I mean,
That
I'm
was
sorry.
number 3.
Have you
Obvious
seen
number
the
3.
new one?
No, God no.
Well, no,
Why would I go see that?
I asked my friend. He'll bring over acquired movies, and I said, he's like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "Well, can you just get Pet Cemetery just so I could see the baby?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then he had watched it, and he's like, "This movie is not good." And I'm like, "I didn't think it would be good. I just want to see the cat." But like I watched the, so you watch the
Oh,
first
you
part.
said baby, and I thought you meant like human baby.
No, no. When I say baby, I mean kitty.
I know. I
I mean
forgot you're
cat.
autistic.
What? No, look. I will have you know, I'm not autistic. I have that. What was it called?
Autism.
No, no, no. It's like one of my chromosomes is not complete. I forget. Anyway.
Oh, you're retarded.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry.
So, yeah. Thank you for apologizing. No,
You're welcome. I'm sorry I was ableist and called you the wrong thing.
yeah. No, no, no. It's just that the daughter, the older daughter, gets killed instead of the younger son. But like, the truck hits her and it jackknifes and skids across the road and kills her. But there's like no blood at all. I'm just like, could you at least leave a streak? Like, give me something, movie, for God's sakes. Also, that cat's already dead, and that's sad. There's like 3 cats that they filmed for the movie, and like the one that was like doing the press circuits, the really well behaved one, died like suddenly. And
They had a cat doing press circuits for this fucking thing.
I mean, it was like this really chill cat that they would photograph, you know, for not press, for promotion. Sorry,
Oh.
the cat's in the movie.
Well, no shit. I just mean like it's weird that it's like, hey, we're doing a red carpet fucking thing for Pet Cemetery. Here's the cat from the movie.
Well, the cat would be on with like the trainer, I think, in one interview. Anyway, it's just too bad. he was like alive for like 2 more months after the movie was done or something like that.
Yeah, cats don't live long, turns out.
No, it was a
Especially when
young
you put
cat.
them through the excruciating fucking
Well, yeah.
process of making a film.
Well, I know cats can die pretty quickly from kidney disease, and they can get kidney disease from anything or something. Like if they
Getting
eat
fucked by you.
me and getting fucked by me, and if they eat spam, if they eat too much spam, they could fucking die.
That's a highly specific thing.
That's what I'm saying. It's like very, very specific things can kill cats or make them very sick. It's like chocolate for dogs, but even cats, they're also. Chocolate can kill cats, but they have to eat a lot of it, which I think is also the same for dogs. I always thought it was just like instantly poison. Oh, you know it's instantly poisonous for cats though, because I've had nothing to do at work, so all I've been doing is
So you've been feeding your cat chocolate.
I've been feeding her chocolate, and I've been reading old video game magazines from the 1990s, and watching Jackson Galaxy videos, and like I didn't know that. I knew poinsettias or whatever you're supposed to pronounce that were poisonous, but they're like tulips. I think it was tulips are like immediately deadly.
Is it not? Wait, I thought it was poppies.
Those two, like the fucking the mistletoe. It's all these like all these plants that people have around Christmas can kill cats. I'm like,
It's probably good that cats often want to climb up a fucking Christmas tree then.
well, that was the other thing. If they drink the water, if you have a real Christmas tree and they drink the water, they can get really ill because all the sap or something. And I'm like, I wouldn't have a real tree.
Cat would do that,
Oh, see.
but he's alive and fat.
Well, yeah. I mean, Jackson Galaxy is like, I call him an egg-headed weirdo, even though I enjoy listening. He's the cat daddy. He's the guy with the weird ass beard and the bald head.
What you said, Jackson Galaxy?
That's his actual name.
That's his God-given name.
I don't know if that's his God-given name.
Wow, this guy looks like an MMA fighter wanted to be a Proud Boy.
Yeah. What's a Proud Boy?
Never mind.
So okay, so he has just a lot of clips on YouTube, and like My Cat from Hell, which I can't watch because it should be called My Owner from Hell. But you know, he's just got just common sense ideas for making your cats happier. That's all. But that shit I just did not know. I would never have a real tree anyway, so I wouldn't have to worry about that, or plants in my house.
I would like a real tree, but I just know it's kind of like stupid. We already have a fake one, so.
I think real trees used to drive my fucking allergies nuts. Since they died in my house, they would drive my allergies like insane. So, but I also just think, I mean, I know you can't be cruel to a plant. I just find it kind of stupid.
I think there's some fucking sickos in the world that would disagree with you on that statement.
Oh, well, sure. I want plants to feel pain because I think it would be hilarious.
Yeah, when I was a Boy Scout, I used to get every time we go on a fucking camping trip, I would get a big fucking stick
Uh-huh.
and I would use it like a sword, and I would like knock down all these little tiny branches and trees and shit out in the woods.
Question: would you fuck Muffet from Overwatch? Not Overwatch. I'm sorry.
Undertale,
Undertale.
obviously.
Okay, cool. I'm just
Would
gonna.
you fuck? Would you fuck Widowmaker from Overwatch because that's a similarly spider themed character?
Well, yeah, of course I would. But
Okay.
who
No,
wouldn't
I
you
mean I
fuck?
know that one's
Who?
on. Okay, fine. Let me throw a curveball at you, asshole. Would you
Mhm.
fuck Arisa?
I have to look her up.
You should.
Arisa from what?
Overwatch.
Oh, is that the new character?
Well, new-ish,
Oh, it's
but
with an O. Wow, I even spelled her name wrong.
yeah,
Oh, the robot.
yeah, the robot centaur lady.
Uh, yeah.
She's African. Does that change it? Does
It's all right.
that change your mind?
No, I'd fuck her just
Yeah.
because it would be funny.
I'd fuck most characters from Undertale except for
The scientist Chubbo.
I was gonna say the kid, but you know.
Okay. I'd fuck.
Don't you kink shame me.
Yeah. I'd fuck the fish lady. She's hot.
Yeah, I knew because again, man, woman.
Whatever. You're gay. You just don't like.
What?
I mean, I don't understand. I don't see anything mannish about any of the women I like, so I just don't understand you.
The
I
fish
really hope.
lady from Undertale has muscles and an eye patch.
Women can have muscles, dude.
No,
Yes.
there's never been a proof of that ever.
Because you say this, but like I've seen actual muscle girls in porn, and I do not like it. So
Yeah, because it's weird.
but like
It's against your biology. Completely rebels against your degenerate brain.
But these cartoon women are fine. They don't look like men to me.
Yeah,
I mean, she's already a
like a lot
fish.
of stuff that cartoon women have that real life women shouldn't have, like penises. But that's beside the point.
All right. Damn. Damn. I think you liked this picture actually. The drill-haired blonde sucking a big fat cock.
Sure. I don't know.
She's got one titty out. Well, she's got both titties out, but you can only see the one titty.
I like a bunch of pictures, and it's like a blur. I can't remember any of them. So when I go to my likes later, so I can jack off, then
I have noticed a disturbing trend that if it's a Japanese name that ends with two numbers, they're pedophiles.
Well, yeah.
I didn't know that when I followed a lot of these, and then like when I see something that
That's their official pedophile number.
I guess because with that, I just imagine them wearing an armband with that number.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
whenever they get it tattooed
Shota,
on their body somewhere.
Whenever it's Shota or Loli, it's always a long ass Japanese name with a number at the end. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's weird. It's weird that it's only 2 digits because you'd think there are way more pedophiles considering the entire island nation of Japan's entire population is pedophiles. But yeah,
People keep saying.
I guess just the first 100 or so of them were artists.
They say their population is down, but I don't think it's because they say it's because they're not having sex. I just think they're having sex with women who can't physically bear children. So
that is
children.
Probably actually the fucking reason.
Yeah, they're either having sex with really old women. Or really, really young
children.
Children, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Either the fallopian tubes haven't fully formed yet, or the fallopian tubes have crumbled into dust.
Oh man, that's hot. Also,
I know. So, I'm gonna search for porn of fallopian tubes crumbling into dust from the force of my sperm, and that's gonna be what I jack off to next.
So,
there needs to be more porn of girls getting fucked so hard that like the cum comes out of their mouth.
It's actually kind of hard to find. What is it? It just there's that picture of Peg from Goof Troop. That's just like I showed it to you. That she's just plastered to the wall with cum, and like, but you can't find this. People don't draw that stuff that often, which is strange to me. I think
because it's people like Rat who would draw stuff like that. And they're dying out because they're so physically old. People like Jab, who used to draw like sexy Judy Jetson. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean Peg specifically. I just mean how come I can't find like any girl that's just plastered with cum to the wall?
Mostly because it's a physical impossibility. But like, I mean, there's those videos where they fill up those fake dildos.
Yeah, those suck though.
Huge. I love those.
Oh god.
because I want
You want it to
like
happen to you?
no, well, yeah. Besides that, I love the anime-sized cream pies. I love that shit. That's
So do
great.
I. I just don't want to see real people happen. I just don't want it to happen to real people.
Why not?
Doing your mom fan base is dying. Retweet to save it. Yeah, absolutely.
I would. Speaking of that shit, I was gonna say if Pete plastered peg to the wall, he must be rocking a huge hog. That was my least favorite part of the Goofy movie is when they're
When
in
he
the
was
hot
rocking a
tub.
huge hog.
When they're in the hot tub in the hotel, and it's like I don't want to see Goofy or Pete shirtless ever again. This
Oh,
should never
it's
happen.
terrifying because they're all black.
But they still wear their gloves in the pool.
Yeah, it's just.
I
It's
don't
just that
like
they
it.
should have some. I know they're old designs, but it's like I wish they had some other coloring. Although I guess they can't because if like the soles of their feet were white, then they look like black people. So it's like they can't.
How do we know that they're not that universe's version of black people?
I mean, they might be. Oh, maybe they are. I mean, Goofy's like a racist black person.
Yeah, I mean Roxanne's not colored like that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and neither is Pauly Shore's character, whatever the fuck his name is.
I don't know. Juice.
I just call him the Leaning Tower of Cheese. I just say Juice. Juice is probably the last name I'd give that guy. It's like I don't remember what that character's name is, but I imagine them in a board meeting looking at that specific character from a Goofy movie. All right, what's this guy's name? How about Juice? He's voiced by Pauly Shore. Oh, in that case, fucking
Jews.
what is that guy's name?
Oh,
Oh yeah, his name is Juice.
I don't know. I don't know what Juice's name is.
Leaning Tower of Cheese, so I can see what fucking that character's name is.
The Leaning Tower of Cheetah. He's so annoying. I hate him.
Oh, his name is Bobby.
Bobby? But didn't he have a nickname?
I'm sorry, I'm on Urban Dictionary, and the quote says Bobby.
Oh, it's Robert Bobby Zimurski.
Oh Jesus, he does have a Jewish name.
No, he could be Polish.
Yeah, well, that'll explain why he's voiced by an idiot.
Wait. Hold on a sec. What's up? Oh, what are you looking for? Minnie's not up here. I thought you think she would be, but she isn't.
I'm on Urban Dictionary. The quote, it says Bobby, with a, what is the two dots? That's not a semicolon. It's Bobby colon Max. Look, it's the Leaning Tower of Cheesa. But Bobby has like a hyperlink over it. When I hover over it, it says Bobby has a very big penis and it's great in bed.
Well, yeah.
And also this Leaning Tower of Cheesa entry on Urban Dictionary is by someone whose username is Corgis Die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, here on the fandom wiki, his
Oh,
appearances
good
include.
Christ. Hey, is Henry Gilbert still working for fandom.com?
Was he? I didn't know he was.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know. Who
Did,
cares?
oh, they did Talking Simpsons on Who Are These Podcasts.
Look,
thought
I
that was interesting.
do not give a fuck. Okay. I forgot. Whenever I forget that these stupid assholes existed, somebody always has to bring them up again. In exchange for a fee, a can of Cheddar Whizzy, he helps Max and PJ to hijack the auditorium stage during Principal Mazur's end of school speech. While Max performs and PJ films, Bobby handles the technical aspects, which include getting rid of the principal and lowering a giant screen where the film plays. Later, Max trips over a cord and ends up on stage in front of the entire student body. Max continues his performance, and Bobby uses a fire extinguisher to create a smoke effect. However, the boys are caught by Mazur and sent to his office.
Why are you reading this?
Bobby is the second of the boys to be called into the office, but what punishment he was given is unknown.
He was fucked.
He was fucked in the ass. Trivia. Since Bobby appears unarmed at the end of the Mouseworks funny face book, Goofy Gets Goofy, which was published on October 1st, 1994, that book would technically be his very first appearance, since its release predates that of a Goofy movie.
Oh, that's why you asked me if I would do Muffet from Undertale, because you retweeted some porn of her.
Yes.
Should have figured. Also, I'm gonna hate myself for doing this, but I'm gonna Google if cheese whiz enema is a thing that's been done in porn yet.
I hope it has. Has it?
Hold on. Uh, Surprisingly, I am not seeing anything, and I guess I should be happy about that.
Well, I guess we have to make it happen.
I'm just seeing pictures of Philly cheesesteaks.
Stuffed up someone's ass.
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Some fucking Italian broad going like, "Yo, it's whiz wit. Now stick it up my dirt pipe."
Your pussy's full of garbage. Let's end it.
If you could fuck Geno's or Pat's,
I don't
which
remember
one would
which
you
one I
fuck?
used to eat at, so I can't say.
Uh,
Isn't
I
there
know
a
when
third option?
Yeah, Tony Luke's.
I would fuck Tony Luke, I guess.
Tony Luke's is pretty fucking good. I know when I took Alyx to Philly, they preferred Pat's.
Mm.
I've never had Pat's, so
Alex texted me. He's like, "Okay, let's get this out of the way now." And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What's happening? Is he not coming down? Did he die?" and, and he said, we like to eat a lot, and I know you got that celiac thing. So how are we gonna handle this?" I was like, "It's fine. I'll go out with you guys. I'll probably just eat beforehand." Oh, did I tell you?
we should take you to get ramen again, which is basically just gluten soup.
Yeah, yeah. Did I tell you where I live, there's a robot seafood place where the robots come out and serve you the food?
Oh no, that sounds cool as shit.
Well, it would be if the place and the food didn't suck. I mean,
Oh.
it's like Christina and Paul both got fried food, and it was just swimming in oil. Like, it looked disgusting, and everything in there was like covered in like it was just sticky. I got gluten from that place, and just by touching something
From contact. Oh
from
shit,
contact.
that sucks.
So like,
Wow.
but like the robots are super cute and awesome. But what was funny, I didn't order anything. I just got a glass of water. I also could have gotten gluten from the glass of water, maybe. But the next day, I'm telling my friend at work about it, and I was like, "Yeah, the place sucks. Like, we're never gonna go back. But the robots are cool." And
Are they dressed up like maids?
no,
Are
unfortunately,
they dressed up like Rosie the Robot from fucking The Jetsons?
well, they kind of look like that, yeah, but cuter. But they
Rosie the Robot's fucking cute. I don't give a fuck, dude.
I said cuter. The waitress was funny.
It's impossible.
And she was making fun of the robots to the desk, the couple behind us. She said, "Yeah, they're cool, but they get annoying after a while." And I'm telling him this. He's like, "Well, gee, I hope you tipped her well." And I went, "Oh my god, I didn't leave a tip." And I've never done that in my life, as far as I know.
Right, right.
So I called that day, and they said, "Oh, she's not gonna be in today. She'll be in tomorrow." So I went in the next day, and she didn't even remember. I mean, if it were me, I'd be like, "Damn, those assholes, they stiffed me." But, you know, I went in, and I gave her a 20. And this is like I just felt really bad. And, I mean, the check was like $35 or something, so at least it wasn't expensive.
Yeah.
But I'm handing her a 20, and she's like, because apparently that day she's having a bad day anyway. That's what the woman on the line said. And then she looks at me, and she's so happy. She goes, "Oh my god!" And she looked like she was about to like. She went in. She looked like she was about to go in for the hug, and I think she saw the terror in my eyes. I was like, "Oh my!" I was like, "No, no!" And I mean, she was. So she said my friend was old enough to be her dad, which would mean that I'm probably also old enough to be her dad. And I mean, she's cute too. And all of this just did not. I was like, when I saw her, she looked like she was going in for the hug. I think she really did see me like tense up because she stopped.
How furiously did you jack off when you got home then?
I didn't because I felt terrible. I didn't give her a tip. That was the main reason.
Did you have a sad cum?
I did. I had a sad cum. Although it was funny because I was like, let me make sure I say that I was there with my friend and my girlfriend because I get paranoid about like I don't want people to think that like watch them think this was like a ploy for me to come in and see her. I'm like I don't want them to think that.
So you're just as neurotic as me, where you're always thinking that like, oh, these people are gonna think I'm weird for this extremely niche reason.
Well, I'm not as bad.
I'm trying to do the right thing.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I usually because no good deed goes unpunished, right? So,
exactly.
Yeah, but no, it worked out. I'm never gonna go in there again anyway.
I've done the same thing with leaving a big tip when I didn't leave a tip. Like I guess we ordered a pizza like last year and I didn't have any like singles in my fucking wallet, so I didn't leave a tip. And then I like drove out to the ATM and then drove to the Domino's and gave the lady
Oh
a tip.
man.
Like, I'm sorry.
Well, I wanted to make sure she got it too. It wasn't
Yeah.
just gonna go in because that was the other thing I was paranoid about. I was like, I mean, I've watched Hell's Kitchen. I know some managers will fucking pocket
exactly.
tips. I want to make sure I hand it
So
to
you
her
got to
directly.
fight your way to the back of the kitchen. You got to fight all those robots
Yeah.
like it's a fucking beat 'em up. And then
That'd
you
be
go
cool.
back. Yeah.
Oh, I've been going through my no, never mind. I told you that.
No. Tell me.
No, the PS2
Again.
games. I was going through my PS2 games, and some of them are actually pretty fun. Oh no, Samurai Western is kick ass.
Yeah. So I've heard.
Yeah, that game's fun. It's just a hack and slash and pretty simple at that, but it's fun.
Well, whenever I finally get around to playing Rising Zan, I'll let you know.
All right, I'm hungry.
Okay.
I don't. Well, we don't need we don't need you to read the show notes because we got the. Although I think we can add something to the banner. When you're coming out of the Cybertruck, you should have a can of a Cheese Whizzy.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Matt and Mitch are wearing the boxy outfits from the Kanye video. Coming out of the Cybertruck, Mitch has a can of Cheddar Whizzy.
Now, are you going to use... You're just going to use an image of it, right? You're not going to try to draw it?
What, the Cybertruck?
Yeah.
It's a fucking box. I can draw that.
But I think it'd just be funnier if you just use the actual image of the one where all the windows are broken.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because if we're gonna have this truck, of course the fucking windows are gonna be busted out.
I mean, I can also draw the windows being busted.
I mean, you
but that
can
would be
whatever you
way
want to do,
easier.
whatever. I mean, yeah, it'd be easy. It'd just be. I could draw this truck for Christ's sake.
This fucking Lara Croft PlayStation 1 titty truck.
Yeah.
What's the title of this episode?
Oh, that's right. I always forget about the goddamn titles. Maybe you do have to read the the show notes.
Show notes: The Mandalorian, Klaus, inflammatory Twitter posts, Half-Life, Alyx, VR, Disney Plus, Magic Candle Company, Cybertruck, the pantheon of unfunny celebrities, Pet Cemetery, Leaning Tower of Cheesa, and Tipping and Anxiety.
For some reason in my mind, I had sandalwood and cum.
Oh, sandalwood and cum. If only there was a way to turn patchouli into a cum joke.
Poo chuli. Give me a
The
poop
Leaning
joke.
Tower of Patchouli.
No, I'll give you a poop joke instead. Just spell it with 2 O's. Poop
Patchouli.
chewy. Uh-oh. Poop chewy. Ew.
No. I already didn't like drawing her on that monkey's body.
That was hilarious, though. My God.
I figured. Yeah, I thought of it at work, and I'm like, I'm gonna hate drawing this, but I have to. I have to do
That
it.
was great.
I'm currently planning on doing an animation of you know Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus.
You know the Ghost of Christmas Present, and he sings that song like it is the special time of year. Like,
I don't know. I haven't seen that movie in fucking decades.
okay, well I was gonna animate him twerking to that song, and then have Michael Caine also twerking to that song.
Oh,
Or
God.
I'm gonna draw the Ghost of Christmas Present almost naked and going, "Come in and know me better, man."
I watched Muppets Treasure Island last night.
Oh, does that hold up?
I mean, no.
Tim
Like,
Curry's in it though, so
well,
like,
no, I
that's
mean,
good.
it does and it doesn't, right? I mean, because it's like... So, when I hadn't seen it for decades and I watched it again, I loved it. But then, since I just saw it like a couple of years ago and watched it again, I'm like, yeah, I remember all this now. Tim Curry's fantastic in it, of course. And all the Muppets are
Yeah.
great. It's just that it's a Muppet movie. Muppet movies just don't... I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Some of the magic's gone now, I guess. When you
Muppet
watch
Christmas Carol is probably my favorite version of
I'm going to watch
story.
that. I might watch that tonight, actually.
You should. It's easily my favorite Christmas Carol.
I saw that in the theater.
No shit.
Yeah.
You're old as fuck.
I know. I know.
What really made me laugh about Muppet Christmas Carol is we watched it on Netflix a few years ago, and there's like this really boring song that the lady that is like he's in love with in the past sings, and Netflix just straight up cut that song out.
Whoa.
To be fair, it's really boring. You'd probably skip it if you knew the scene anyway.
Yeah,
Like,
but that's
right.
fucked.
It was me and my sisters were cackling because it was like, oh my god, they
Uh.
cut that song out.
Well. Wait, what is the title then? Cheese Pissy? Pizzy?
She's pissy, jizz pissy. That doesn't even work. The Leaning Tower of Jizza.
No, but then I feel like the banner has to be you making
Magic.
that.
Oh no! Magic Candle Company.
Fine. Yeah, let's save the
Sandalwood
leaning.
and Cum. I don't know.
Let's save the leaning tower of Jizzy for another banner where it's you.
Where we talk about the Goofy movie. Again.
No, it's when it's you squeezing jizz out of my cock into the form of the leaning tower.
Oh, instead of the perfect cast, it's the perfect bust. You take your dick and it's like 2:45. I forget what the fucking perfect cast is. Just imagine doing all that shit with a fishing pole with your dick, and then it busts a perfect rope.
Oh, cool.
Right onto that fucking Bigfoot.
Can the title of the episode be "Hang Me with Your Jizz Rope"?
What? Why?
I don't know. I just thought of it now.
Did you see that Anita Sarkeesian got married?
No, I don't care. I do not care. Don't talk about her. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I do not care.
It's the reaction that I'm trying to get to.
I don't care. I do not care. I don't care.
Why isn't it the woman DeLorean?
No, that was Sean from fucking Mega 64.
Oh, that was?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Unless if he also thought of the joke. Fuck her. Don't talk about her. God.
Half-Life, Alyx, Half-Life.
Cum Life, Alyx?
No.
No.
Half-Chub, Alyx.
Yeah, I like that. Half-Chub, Alyx. Especially because you'll have to make it in that font, so it'll just be hilarious.
Yeah.
Half-Chub.
Cybertruck, Cybercum, Cyberfuck. No.
I'm a sick fuck. I like to come. Chub.
I'm a sick fuck. I like to come.
I'm a sick fuck. I like the Cybertruck.
I could make that the title.
I mean, you can.
But then we'd have to censor it. I'm a sick fuck. I like the Cybertruck. Ooh, I'm a sick fuck.
I like the Cybertruck. Ooh. He did something recently where it was like someone said this is weird coming from a guy a year ago said he's a sick fuck and he likes stuff.
Oh yeah, he's like a hardcore Christian now and he's doing an opera.
Why does anybody like? He's just a weirdo. He just likes doing the opposite of what you'll expect.
And he's married to Kim Kardashian, which is the best part. So she's gonna put up with him like wearing those big fucking slippers and shit.
Oh my god. God bless him.
I wish I could incorporate the big slippers in the banner somehow, but I don't feel like drawing feet.
Yeah, that's fine. God bless that man.
I'm a sick fuck. I like the Disney Plus. So.
Minnie, what are you doing?
Mandalorian.
No.
The Niggalorian.
It sounds like the DeLorean.
Yeah, that's what the DMC stands for. That's what DMC stands for the instead of DeLorean Motor Company. It's Man Colored.
Oh man.
Man Colored.
Woman DeLorean. Why no woman? Why no White Panther?
Oh my god, Bob posted that fucking picture of Black Panther taking off his helmet. It's a white guy. I don't know the context for that, but it's great.
Bob's great.
Did you see that poster I made him?
No.
Oh, he posted it.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, well, check his thing. It was a cool poster.
No.
Of him and his dummy thick wife.
Oh.
So what is the title again? Is it
I don't know.
Half-Chub Alyx?
Yeah, I like that.